this morning, Uvalde State Senator continued his calls for stronger gun safety legislation. As the session enters its final month, he's called for more action for the families of those killed at Robb Elementary. Our Ryan Chandler spoke with the senator at his news conference today. So what's the significance of his most recent call for action?
Well, Jen, the timing of this is notable because it comes just one day after the House passed their sweeping school safety legislation in House Bill 3 that invests more than $1 billion into improving school security. It would require districts to place an armed guard on every public school campus and much more. That is no doubt an unprecedented investment into school safety. But today, Senator Gutierrez stood out and said it doesn't go far enough, saying that this does not address the policies that the families of those killed in Uvalde at Robb Elementary almost a year ago have been calling for so long. Gutierrez has filed more than a dozen bills himself directly addressing firearms, and he specifically asked the legislature today to consider things like extreme risk protective orders. Those are those red flag laws that could remove guns from individuals who could be harmful, for things like closing gun show loopholes or most notably raising the age to buy an assault rifle to 21.
Okay, so we've covered this extensively. Do we know, is there any sense that these bills actually have a shot to pass this session?
In short, for Gutierrez's bills, no, and he will tell you that himself. The most progress one iteration of his bills made, a bill to raise the age to 21, got a hearing in the House. That bill has been left pending, and the Speaker of the House said that just does not have the votes right now. The most likely outcome now is for House Bill 3 to pass out of the House. It'll go to the Senate, and then a bunch of legislative details will be worked out. But at the end of the day, what that means for your school is that you will see a tenfold investment, almost 10 times more money going into school safety allotments that will go towards things like building barriers, providing for active shooter training, and it will also require an armed security guard to be on campus at every public school.
Okay, so that bill also saw some debate on the House floor from some Democrats yesterday. Tell me about their concerns. What are their concerns about this?
That was definitely the most controversial provision of House Bill 3. Some Democrats are concerned that the bill does allow some officers, or rather schools, to allow teachers or staff members to carry arms if they cannot find police officers. That requirement is for armed security. Doesn't necessarily have to be a police officer. It could be private security or even a teacher. Republicans will argue that that is necessary for some rural schools, so maybe too far away from population centers or can't find and afford police officers. So that is the way that they need to fulfill that requirement. Even still, that bill did pass with broad bipartisan support, passed 122 to 19.
Okay, Ryan Chandler, as always, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.